So the Titans will get the football to begin.
Titans have got to ride with what's taken them so far. This run game has got to get going.
Great stiff arm! Oh, touchdown! Titans! Derrick Henry to pay dirt for the 15th time this year.
And the play action has to be smooth off of it.
Davis has got it at the 30, puts on a move to the 15, another move to the 5, and moves to the end zone. Done for the end zone. Touchdown, Titans! Intercepted, fired. Tennessee 46, Detroit 25.
Hey, we never satisfied. Let's go.
Still fired up from that win. The Blitz Lounge is fired up. Welcome one and all to the Titans Blitz, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. I am Lance Smith, and this is the legend himself, Eddie George. Eddie, as they chant all day long.
Yes.
Good to see you, sir.
Good seeing you, too.
Look at this.
I'm in the Christmas spirit.
You are.
Now, obviously, you are, too. Lance blessed me with a great gift. Yours is on the way, by the way. So
my man likes to read. He's
I
a
appreciate it, but
big
yeah.
reader. Merry Christmas, man.
Thank you, brother.
Look, so you're all done up. I am like a lump of coal dressed here, but you've got the thing going on. I love it. All right, well, let's kick off the show and get into this. There's a lot to talk about.
Yeah, it is.
Big win, obviously, but first of all, hats off to one Derrick Henry and one A.J. Brown for making the Pro Bowl. Yeah. So this is Derrick's second run at it. A.J.'s first. Look, we had a lot of guys on the team that I felt could have and should have made the Pro Bowl. Mm-hmm. But I'm infuriated. I'm all sorts of words. Ryan Tannehill, in this disrespect across the league, across media, why is he not in the Pro Bowl? Why is he not in the MVP talk?
You know what? It really is disappointing when you think about it. I mean, he's had an amazing year this year.
Yeah.
You know, look at his numbers, comparable across the league. Should be in the MVP talk. Should be in the Pro Bowl talk.
Yeah, here we go. Here's who made the Pro Bowl. So Mahomes getting a start. Let's do some numbers here. And percentage of completion, yards per attempt. Tannehill's in here. Touchdowns, interceptions. Mahomes is getting the start for the Pro Bowl. Let's keep it going. Who else made it? It was Josh Allen? Okay. I like Tannehill's numbers here. More yards per attempt, another touchdown, fewer interceptions. Who else made it? Deshaun Watson.
Now, that to me, Deshaun's a bad boy, and I give him his love. But they've only won like maybe 5 games, if that.
Right.
So I mean, I get it, but I think it comes down to this. If we were in New York or we were in L.A. or Dallas, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Yeah.
Tannehill would have been a Pro Bowler this season. So it's just a shame that he doesn't get the love league-wide for this.
It's that, and Derrick's doing such a phenomenal job. I think there's some people out there that think it's just because Derrick's
It's a give and take.
It's a team sport.
Yes, it's a team sport.
Team sport. All right, we're going to kick it off, and we're going to do the thing, and we're going to do 4 downs with Eddie, presented by Corson Fire and Security. Let's get to this game. Woo, man, big points. First down, Eddie, offensive explosion. Talking about Tannehill, talking about Derrick. So Derrick, well, let's just see this. I mean, because this is what we want to see all day right here. This poor man, Myers, this was his first game in and just gets buried.
I love it. I mean, as a running back, you love, at this point in time, it's almost, it's expected. You see how, just watch how he didn't even bring it up really hard. He just kind of brought it up and just.
You running with me?
You know
you running with me?
You ready? You ready for this? Now, take this.
Yeah.
Get out of
Boom.
here. Welcome to the league.
So.
And that's, hey, but you know what? He's having an MVP-type season.
He is.
Almost 1,700 yards rushing. This is a 3-headed monster with Tannehill, A.J. Brown.
Yeah.
You have 2 receivers that might get 1,000 yards each, which is crazy.
And who's throwing it to him? Ryan Tannehill. Yeah.
You know, so this, in my opinion, I think this is the best offense in the league over Kansas City.
Yeah.
Because the element of the power running game, which Kansas City does not have.
They do not have. You're exactly right. And, hey, we've scored the most points now. We've scored the highest yardage, most touchdowns. We are literally the most potent offense in the league. And Tannehill, look at this. This is not some goal line stand of vulturing a touchdown from Derrick Henry. This is Ryan Tannehill manning out and sacrificing himself. The man had 5 touchdowns on the day.
And the reason why Derek is on the cusp of getting 2,000 yards is because he is making throws like that.
Right.
He is taking advantage of guys sitting back, coming up into the 9 in the box, play action, making plays on 3rd down, finding the wide open receivers here, dropping dimes all over the place. He's been precise.
Yeah.
He's been very accurate and focused this season, and a great leader. So he definitely deserves more love than he's getting right now from the league.
Absolutely, and it's so efficient and not flashy. You know, maybe if he was flashier, he'd be.
Well,
I don't know,
he
but
does the.
Yeah, I love that. I love his
he
move.
almost tore his ACL at one time, but
He waits till he's fully into the end zone now. Moving on to 2nd down. Look, hey, the 3-headed monster was on display. You've already mentioned it. The 2 receivers in A.J. Brown and Corey Davis, most likely going to have 1,000 yards each. Jonnu Smith also contributing some clutch catches in this game, and that's so nice to see, considering that, you know, Humphreys is out injured, and these guys are stepping up. And we had not seen this in tandem, so to speak, all 3 of them working like this.
All 3 parts are working together beautifully. The passing attack, Jonnu Smith making another great catch. You see Corey Davis, who's having a phenomenal year. We'll talk about his situation later on in the offseason, but he's just really emerged as the second guy you can really count on. And A.J. Brown, obviously, is the big play threat, but you can't discount this. You know, watch that. I mean, getting the guy off
after
and making
catch.
after the catch, big play, 70-yard touchdown. And when you have all 3 parts working together like that, run game, passing game, middle of the field with Jonnu Smith, it's lethal.
It's very lethal, and I feel like they've been building this car as the season has progressed, and the fact that it's coming together now in December is perfect. Moving on to 3rd down here. Look, it was kind of a perfect game, really. You know, we won the turnover battle 5 for 5 in the red zone. Better on 3rd down than Detroit. You know, these were the things that we had to get over the hump throughout the season. Getting it done, and we'll close this out with 4th down. Hey, welcome back, Adoree Jackson. It was nice to see Adoree finally get on the field. He had 27 snaps, had some great coverage. Hey, Kevin Byard gets a pick.
Finally, right?
Right?
I mean, that was good to see him get a pick in that fashion, in the game off that way. Adoree comes back, perfect timing, going into the postseason, knocking off some of the rust a little bit. So the secondary is shoring up, and I think they've shown signs that they've gotten better.
Yeah, and hey, look, you say what you will. This is just Detroit. They're one of the top 10 offenses in the league because of throwing the ball.
No doubt.
Well, top 10 offenses throwing the ball, exactly. And Darrington Evans provided some good relief time for Henry. It's good to have him back and returning the ball. So great offensive showing by the Titans. We got to keep this thing going because we happen to have a big game this Sunday.
That's right.
Which we will talk about in just a little bit. But guys, 15 minutes can save you 15% or more on your car insurance. With that, we'll go to break with our Geico Fast 15. Stick around. Titans Blitz. We'll be right back. Let me hear you. Blitz Lounge.
Gives it to Swift, who goes jumping, doesn't get there. Ball is out, recovered by the Titans.
Yes!
Throwing, there's Evans catching. Darrington Evans for his first career touchdown, and it won't be his last. Titans blitz, snap is low. Sack! Tier Tart!
He needs 2 yards to keep this game moving on.
You see what you're made of when you go through something tough.
Steady rainfall.
And yeah, it's been a tough year. But Tennesseans are built for this. Grit passed down through generations. We look for it. We like it that way.
Wow, how did he do it? Touchdown!
Tough. Tennessee tough.
There we go. He's all masked up. He's being safe. Welcome back to the Titans Blitz presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Lance and Eddie back with you. It's halftime here on the show. Take a break for a minute and let's have a little fun. Bringing in the Blitz Lounge. We have Ward and Maryland with us.
Yeah, we're here.
There we go. Flameheads.
I love it.
Tighten up.
Tighten up indeed. You look good. Are you ready for the holidays? Where are you guys exactly?
Waverly, Tennessee.
Waverly. I know Waverly.
Yeah.
All right. Well, are you all ready for the holidays?
Yes.
Yes, they are. They're dressed up to it.
We've been ready for about 2 weeks.
Santa threw up all over this place 2 weeks ago.
All right. I'm sure it's very colorful then. Well, I'm curious, do you like Christmas movies?
Christmas movies,
Yes.
Yeah? All right. Well, we're going to put that to the test because here's the deal, Ward and Marilyn. You're playing today's Titans Challenge. All right, so you're going to go up against one of our own Titans players. And so we're going to put some time on the clock. And you have, in that time, you have to name as many Christmas movies as you can. Yo, don't you be Googling right now. Look up at me, Marilyn. Here we go. Put some time on that clock. Here we go. Christmas movies in 20 seconds. Go.
White Christmas,
Christmas Story,
Home Alone 1, Home Alone 2,
the Grinch that Stole Christmas,
Rudolph the
Grinch
Santa Claus is Coming to Town,
That's a song. Is that a movie too? Okay, sure.
Die Hard.
Oh, it counts. Yes. All right, time is up. You got 8, and I would almost give you the win just based on Die Hard alone. I love you, Marilyn. That's perfect.
What about the Wizard of Oz?
Hey,
Is that a Christmas? Sure, it's Christmas.
Sure it is.
All right, here we go. You got 8, guys. You got 8. You're going up against Roger Saffold. Okay, Roger Saffold, our left guard. So, if you can beat Roger, you win. Here we go. Let's take a look at Roger Saffold and his knowledge of Christmas movies. Take a look.
Christmas Vacation, The Christmas Story, Jingle All the Way, Santa Claus, Santa Claus 2, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, what's the snowman's name? I'm fading here.
Frosty.
Dr. Saffold, my new favorite Titan.
We'll send him some Christmas movies so he can play the sequel to this game. Guys, congratulations. You win. We've got an autographed mini helmet coming your way so you can decorate the house, put that under the Christmas tree. One of you can fight over it watching Die Hard.
Thank you. Tighten up.
Tighten up. I love it, guys.
That's it.
Thank you so much for playing. All right, so hey, we've got a big game coming up this weekend.
Yes, we do.
Sunday night prime time against the Packers. We'll talk about keys to victory on the other side, so do stick around. Titans Blitz. We'll be right back. I love it. There they are. Blitz Lounge is excited. Very excited. Hey, welcome back to the Titans Blitz presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Lance and Eddie back with you. It is the 2-minute warning here on the show, and we got a big game coming up. Prime time, Eddie.
Sunday Night Football, baby.
I love it.
Collinsworth and crew. Yeah.
Third prime time showing for us this year, and it's two of the most potent offenses in the league going at it.
Yes.
I mean, I'm seeing a total score of 80 points.
I would not.
Right?
Listen, I agree with you on that. I think it's going to be a high-scoring affair.
Yeah.
Two high-potent offenses, the two top running backs in the league. Derrick Henry is obviously leading the league in rushing. It's going to be a high-scoring affair. And it's a great chance for the Titans to showcase this offense, this team, and where they are right now.
Yeah.
And it's an opportunity for Derrick Henry to possibly seal up the MVP as well.
So he could, that's the thing is so be prepared for a shootout is really the first key that we're talking about here. But interestingly, I mean, Tannehill, while he has the ability, I think, to go toe-to-toe with Aaron in terms of airing it out because of the weapons that we possess, a shootout could still happen with Aaron's arm and Derrick's feet. Because of how many yards per carry.
Derrick's feet, but also Tannehill throwing to A.J. Brown, or Corey Davis, Jonnu Smith. I mean, this could be a high-scoring affair. Two different types of offense in terms of style and how they like to do it. The Titans like to do it with pound you with Derrick Henry between the run, set up the play-action pass, and get vertical. Where Aaron Rodgers, they're just slinging it all over the field, and the running game is complementary to what they do. So it's going to be a high-scoring affair. It should be very exciting.
But Art Smith likes to push the ball downfield with and that's so strange for a Titans fan. Now we're kind of used to it. Now we've been in this Art Smith territory, but we never pushed the ball. Not like we do now, and now we can.
Right.
But the other thing, too, the second point here is really control field position. It goes to your often MVP, Mr. Brett Kern.
I love him.
I mean, because that's what this game really could boil down to as well. It's like if it's not one of those crazy, 24 all by halftime scores. It does come down to, can you just get a few first downs, punt, control that field position?
Control field position, punt the ball, pin Aaron Rodgers and then offense deep into their own territory, so where it gets a little predictable, where they have to run the ball out, or if they try to throw the football, try to get an interception or turnover in that regard. So that's going to be key as well. Field position. Definitely the more points you can score in this game, you want to score more touchdowns than field goals. Definitely the field position with your special teams.
I worry about, obviously we have not had the pass rush we wanted this season. We've not been able to get to the quarterback, fewest sacks in the NFL stuff. But so it's not like you can sell out against Aaron Rodgers because he'll pick you to death. So unfortunately, our DBs are going to put in some mileage.
Yeah, you might see a little bit more blitzing out of this defense this week. They showed a little bit of it last week as a tad toward the end of the game. So I think that you're going to see a little bit of that. They're healthier now with in the secondary, bringing Adoree Jackson back. So that's going to be key as well. So mixing up that blitz package a little bit, blitzing here and there, trying to get Aaron Rodgers off his mark is going to be huge too.
I had said before the game last week, I was glad Matthew Stafford played because he is like Aaron Rodgers in a way, and then he's a gunslinger. And this final point, stick to Robert Tonyan. Now, this is a very direct point. It's not as general as just control field position. Robert Tonyan, this tight end for Aaron Rodgers, is a favorite target of his. He's got 10 touchdowns on the league and on the season, and we notoriously are tough against defending tight ends. I think Doyle for the Colts, tight ends, they can sometimes have our number. Robert Tonyan is a heck of a target for Rodgers. Eyes on him all night. But again, it could be 80 points total.
I hope so. And I hope we're on the winning side of that 80.
42-38. I'm just saying it now. I'm just putting that out there. All right. Well, we've got one more pass that I want to talk about. It was a beauty. It was a long one. It might still be in the air. We'll talk about it on the other side. Stick around. Titans Blitz. We'll be right back. There they are. They're ready for the game this Sunday. Welcome back to the Titans Blitz, presented by Farm Bureau Health Plans. Lance and Eddie back with you. It's overtime here on the show. Still on a high watching that game this weekend against Detroit. I mean, the scores left and right, touchdowns for everybody. But we'll get to it in a minute. Guys, listen. Hey, stocking stuffers. Check this out. Titans raffle brought to you by BetMGM. Proceeds benefit the Titans Foundation. There's still time. Buy as many tickets as you want. Give it to your kids, wife, make her happy. TennesseeTitans.com/raffle. Take advantage of that because you're still looking for last-minute presents, and that's it.
I am too.
Done. All right. So A.J. Brown catches a touchdown pass in this game. He scores, and he goes over, and he launches it into the stands, as he will do sometimes because he gets excited. Went far, but it led to him talking, and they were kind of razzing each other, and then A.J. sends this text back and forth. This is AJ's phone. He calls Ryan Tannehill Hill, as you can see. He says, how far can you throw a football? Tannehill says, farther than you. He says, no, but for real. He says, I haven't done it since my rookie year. 76 yards then. Ooh. And then AJ says, yeah, but you're 45 now. So how about 60 yards?
Hey, whoa.
Yeah.
What's wrong with 45?
Why are you burning 45-year-olds, AJ?
What's up,
Come
AJ?
on. Anyway, so we're having some fun with it. I don't know if you saw it, but he launched that thing.
I did not see where it ended up. I mean, is it still in the air?
We haven't seen it, but we put this little piece together to maybe help us find out. Check this out. All right, good score. He's excited. This is thousands of dollars right here that he's throwing away, by the way. And there it goes.
Wow.
And it's still going. Hollywood. White House. Oh, but AJ made it. He's going to catch himself. Outer space, Rainbow Road, Among Us. The Death Star.
And it's still going.
It's still going.
Arthur Juan Brown.
My man launched it. So, I mean, obviously they're having some fun with each other, and he's saying he can outthrow Ryan Tannehill. He says he's got an arm. Hey, maybe one day if we need that Hail Mary.
Yeah,
Hail Mary, exactly. Did you guys on your squads challenge each other?
We did.
Like actually, in your respective
things, absolutely. Craig Hendrick had this amazing knuckleball that he would kick in the air. And
no one could catch it.
No one could catch it, with the exception of like Derek Mason or somebody like that.
Yeah.
But Bruce Matthews, our all-world offensive lineman that played tackle, guard, center, the running back, whatever. He was the only one outside of a returner that could catch this ball.
With a chest as big as a barrel, he could still bring it in.
Oh, man, I tried to do it, and it bounced off my head, embarrassing, so I never tried it again. But that's who it was. It's crazy. It was
love
amazing.
it. I love it. All right, well, we're obviously having a good time. This is a great squad. Enjoy this, Titans fans. The #1 offense in the NFL taking on the Packers, Lambeau Field, Sunday Night Football. Right. Can't wait to talk about it on the other side. Merry Christmas. Happy holidays.
Right. My man.
Love you.
Yeah, I love you too, man.